am a novice artist with no formal training. I am, however, an experienced meditator and mindfulness practitioner. Whatever your level of skill, my hope is that you end this session with a sense of calm and a reconnection with your better self. Today I am working on a small watercolor paper surface. The techniques used are distress oxide inking and die cutting to create a landscape scene at dusk. I will list the supplies used in the description section. I invite you to create along with me. You might choose to focus on intentional, slow movement, enjoying and appreciating the colors and the textures. I encourage you to leave negative self-judgment or criticism behind. Let your inner voice be one of curiosity and exploration. Today we are learning about living this day only. I will be reading an excerpt from a small pamphlet titled Just for Today, which is part of the Pocket series published by Hazelden Publishing. Although this passage was designed for those using the 12-step program of Al-Anon, a program that grew out of Alcoholics Anonymous, I find the teachings and principles are useful for anyone seeking a practice of growth, learning, and mindfulness. Let's begin. Just for today, I will exercise my mind, growing emotionally and spiritually. I will learn the truth of saying, quote, "It is more blessed to give than to receive," end quote, by extending myself to help another person without expecting thanks or even credit. As I step outside myself to help another, I leave my own problems behind for a time and gain perspective on them. How often, in advising another, do I remind myself of wisdom I have forgotten to practice? Listening with care and concern to the problems of others expands my knowledge of the world and my understanding of human nature. Time sincerely invested in another person is seldom wasted. I will grow emotionally as I learn to identify my feelings and to voice them before resentment and anger have a chance to build. I cannot expect even those who know and love me best to read my mind. I must take responsibility for my own emotional health by understanding myself so that I may help others to know me. Honesty with myself is essential if I am to be honest with others. I can grow too by becoming more flexible, more spontaneous. Instead of meeting an idea or suggestion with why, I will ask myself, why not? I will embrace life, not reject it. I will be as generous with myself as I am with others. I will be a yay-sayer, not a nay-sayer. I will not stew about small things. Asking myself, will it matter in 50 years? Is a way I can keep my life in perspective and inject a little humor into daily living too. Today, I will keep my emotions from leading me astray by asking myself, is this the right thing to do? I am unerringly guided by that small voice within, which as a child I knew as my conscience. Now I recognize it as a higher power which directs me toward good. When my emotions rage, I will sit quietly and listen for the guidance that is sure to come. There are no shortcuts to happiness. By doing the right thing in every circumstance, I know the peace and emotional stability I long for. By doing the right thing, I pay my dues to life. I pay my rent for space on this lovely earth. Thank you for joining me and taking this time to grow together. Peace and joy today and always.